What is the future of abortion in the state of Indiana 4 days after the High Court overturns Roe v. Wade? We'll get into that tonight with Emily Longnecker. Thanks for joining us. It is Monday night, 10 o'clock. We're getting you all set for our 11 o'clock news. Angela's here. What a beautiful day today, my friend.
Did you step out during your dinner break?
Oh my gosh, I was out. Well, I went out to move my car.
Okay, but it's so, I bet you walked a little slow.
It's pretty nice to be out there.
Yeah, it is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Had a high of 80 today. Lots of sunshine, very low humidity.
Yep.
And that low humidity, the reason we're forecasting temperatures in the 50s overnight. 54 in Lafayette and Kokomo, 51 in Richmond. We'll forecast 56 in Bloomington and 55 in Columbus. So cool enough. You might want to give the AC a bit of a break and open up the windows overnight. We'll have clear skies. Lots of sunshine in the Tuesday forecast as well. Upper 60s mid-morning, 72 at noon, highs in the low 80s, and very similar to today, that muggy meter, not an issue. Very, very comfortable. Still really not an issue midweek, although we do start to heat back up. We'll be in the low 60s early Wednesday morning, upper 70s by noon, and middle and upper 80s for highs Wednesday. And really, that's the beginning of a warming trend that will take us through the end of the work week and the start of the long holiday weekend. The 90s are back for a few days toward the end of the 7-day forecast, and we kind of talked about this at 5 and 6. Storm chance for the holiday weekend. Just kind of a disorganized, unsettled pattern setting up, but it's not a big system that's going to bring us all-day rain every day.
Okay.
So we'll help you plan accordingly as we get closer to the weekend, but right now it looks like the most coverage would be on Saturday. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to be a pop-up and not a big deal.
All right, well then you've answered, let's see, Jeremy wanted to know, when will it rain in Mooresville? You figuring Saturday maybe?
Saturday's the best chance. I can't decide if Jeremy would like the rain or if he has holiday plans. I would like a little bit of rain.
Right.
Obviously, we've got a big holiday weekend coming up, so we'll be working on that, but we're more than 3.5 inches below average for the month. And we will end the month of June, one of the top 10 driest on record. Looks like we'll come in number 8.
Okay. Let us know where you're watching us tonight here at 10 o'clock. We'll give you a shout out over the next 10 minutes. Brian from New Pal is with us. We've got a different Brian joining us this evening. Teresa's back here in Indianapolis. Vicky's watching. Jeremy in Mooresville. Monica saying kudos, Angela. Nice work.
Thank you. Oh, it was beautiful today. I wish I could take credit.
You take credit when the weather's good and not so much when the weather's bad, right? Let's see. Who else is joining us tonight? We've got Wes on vacation in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Wes is on vacation.
All right. Well,
hope you're having fun,
off.
Wes. And Monica from Lafayette. So it's great to have everybody with us tonight here at 10 o'clock. We'll get back with Angela in a moment, talk a little bit more about the forecast and the heat wave to come coming up for the big holiday weekend. All right, let's talk about what everybody across the country has been dealing with since Friday, and that's the news of Roe v. Wade being overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court. I think a lot of us who live here in Indiana want to know, so what is the deal with the future of abortions here in the Hoosier State? Emily Longnecker's working on that for tonight at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, the state legislature is going to decide the future in a special session on July 6th. So they're going to come together. You know, in March, it was 100 Republican lawmakers wrote the governor and said, look, with the expectation that possibly abortion rights would be overturned federally, and said if that happened, if the Supreme Court ruled that they wanted to come together in a special session and decide this for Indiana. So that is what is going to happen. At this point, abortion is still legal in the state with some restrictions, as it's always been, right? Surgical abortions are banned after 22 weeks with some exceptions for the life of the mother. So talked to a Republican lawmaker tonight, talked to a Democratic lawmaker tonight. I spoke with John Jacob, and he wants abortions banned, no exceptions here in the state.
A complete ban of abortions is what this lawmaker
That is what he is saying, and you'll hear him discuss why and his thoughts on it tonight. So he wants a complete ban, and no surprise, Democrats obviously do not think that this should be in the hands of the states right now.
Sure.
And we talked to Representative Cherish Pryor about that, so she gave us her thoughts on that. So.
All right, so that's still to come tonight at 11 o'clock. You'll hear from these lawmakers as we begin to, make plans to cover this special session, which is next week.
Yep. July
Okay,
6th.
very good. All right, Emily, thanks for joining us
Yep.
with a preview of that story at 11. We did want to share before we say goodnight tonight one of the cute stories. You know, we've been doing this Send the Love micro giving campaign since December, and one of the organizations that Channel 13 viewers supported was Champ Camp. Back in December, our viewers rallied and provided $10,000 for these kids who need tracheostomies and those who require respiratory assistance. We had covered the story of the former executive director accused of taking more than $20,000 from this organization. I was worried, our station was worried that these kids that count on this camp wouldn't be able to go to Bradford Woods, and you jumped in and donated in $5 donations $10,000 to this camp. And so tonight, the kids went ahead and sent me some videos of the kids having fun and thanking Channel 13 viewers. It was the most inspirational video that we've seen today. This is all because of what you've done, Channel 13 viewers. Not what we've done, but what you've done. So thank you so much for providing it. Isn't that great?
That's
These kids?
That's great. That's wonderful.
So yeah, we thought that was neat. Wanted to share that with you. So kids at Champ Camp, thank you again for sending those videos. All those counselors that are there, all the terrific work you've done with those kids. Really love seeing that.
Yeah, and Send the Love is really making a difference. I worked Saturday night and we aired a story about a ramp being built for one of the other organizations that you raised money for. And it's great. It's great to see what happens next after you do donate that $5 and the joy of a ramp, the joy of going to camp. It's great.
Yeah, that organization's called Servants at Work. And again, it takes about $2,000 to build a ramp. We made raised over $4,000.
Wow.
And AJ from Thorntown, Indiana, who's in a wheelchair, was able to get a new ramp, and they put that in over the weekend. So again, Channel 13 viewers in $5 donations, making an impact all across the state. So we're so appreciative of that.
Congratulations to them.
All right, so weather was great today, Em?
Wonderful.
Did you get out before work?
I did. I went for a run. I went for a little 5-mile run.
Go.
Oh, I
thought you
loved it. I
might.
loved it. I put on my running shoes and went.
Yeah.
So it was great.
I mean, the
loved
muggy
it.
meter seemed to be turned off, and
Nothing.
I hope that you actually had your windows open today.
You should have them open. If not today, definitely go do it right now.
Yep.
Yes.
We're going to be in the 50s tomorrow morning, so very comfortable start. 72 midday and highs close to 80. Lots of sunshine in the Tuesday forecast. We heat up a little bit Wednesday, but the muggy meter really doesn't climb with the higher heat until the end of the week.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Glenn is with us tonight, saying my favorite camp is Bradford Woods in Martinsville. Teresa saying great story. Kathy is with us tonight. Tom Spalding saying great job, Channel 13. Thank you for saying that, Tom, but it's our viewers. But we'll share that with our viewers. Randy's with us. Samantha, Teresa saying hi, Emily.
Hi,
So
Teresa.
anyway, so glad to have everybody here. We'll have more from Angela tonight on the weather, more on the big story with Emily as we see you tonight at 11 o'clock over on 13. We'll see you then.